boys and girls. Today's story is called The Garden of Eden. The first human being God created was Adam, and God put Adam in a garden east of Eden. God told him that he can eat of every tree in the garden, except for the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that was in the midst of the garden. God said, "If you eat of it, you will be separated from me." Then God brought all the animals to Adam so he can name them. You will be called a rabbit. You will be called a fox. You will be called an elephant. You will be called a lion. You will be called a giraffe. You up there, you will be called a parrot. You on the pond, you will be called a duck. Among all the animals, there wasn't a partner found for Adam. So God made Adam fall into a deep sleep, took one of his ribs, closed it up, and used it to create Eve. When God brought Eve to Adam, he was so surprised and said, "You will be called woman because you were taken out of man." Now the serpent, who was the most clever animal in the garden, said to Eve, "Did God say you could not eat of every tree in the garden?" And Eve said, "God told us we may eat of every tree in the garden, but we cannot eat or even touch the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, or else we will be separated from God." Then the serpent said, "You will not die, but you will be like God and know good and evil." The fruit did look ripe and delicious, thought Eve, so she took, ate, and gave some to Adam. When God came to talk to them, he saw Adam hiding behind a bush, and he knew what they had done. He cursed the snake and banished Adam and Eve from the garden, so they won't eat of the tree of life and live forever separated from God. God told them that they would have to work hard in order to make food, clothes, and shelter themselves. Then he put an angel in front of the garden with a flaming sword so no one can ever enter it.